Hey there, what's going on? My name is Jelena from Ostrovska.com. I have a question for you. Are you a reader? So, when I first started in the industry, I didn't, like, it was in September 2014. It was basically exactly when I started marketing online, and not really marketing, just really like diving into the training and learning the skills because I was a brand new person. Like, I had no idea what the lead generation is or what building your email list was. I didn't know any of that stuff. So, and I really like this, like it was 2014. I didn't do much. I was just in learning mode. I was just learning everything I could about online marketing and like what it's all about. And 2015, like I really started diving into reading the books probably around I think May or July. So I didn't really read much in the first like 5 or 6 months of the year. And like the past couple of months, like I have read a ton of books. Like, I have always been a reader myself. When I was in high school, and I was always like reading books, reading actually more than all of my classmates. Like, not to to say anything bad, but I just always loved reading books. And like for me, like to read a book in Russian, it's like not a big deal because like Russian is my native language and English is not. So this whole kind of transition into the online marketing where everything is in English and everybody is talking English and even the books are in English as well. And it was kind of like challenging. I was like, can I really read a book? Like, can I really understand it without the translator? But today we have all of the tools in the world that we can just type in the word in the word type in the word in Google Translator, and boom, like we have like a translation in our native language. So this year like has been huge in terms of like, especially for me, like in the past 6 months, 6 or like 8 months, I have read like a lot of books. And like I don't read like a book a day or a book a week right now. It's something that's on my goal like currently, but I have read quite a bunch of books, and I read both on Kindle, on iPhone, and I read the physical, so like ebooks and physical books as well. So one of the first books that I actually read this year was by Eric Worre, The GoPro. And like I was really curious about this book because like all the buzz was about this book, and it's really like 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. And like I was so curious, like the book is like so simple. Like it took me probably like 4 days to read it because like, and I wasn't even like reading it like like 5 chapters a day or something. Like I wasn't really like reading the entire day, so it just took me like probably a couple hours if I were to read it in one sitting. But it's really like a great like reference book, like for someone who is just getting started and who wants to understand how this entire like home business industry works. So it's a great book. So Eric Worre is truly like a legend inside of our profession. So everything he does is amazing, and I'm super excited to be going to the GoPro Recruiting Master event in Vegas 2016. So it's going to be huge. Another book that's actually something that I read quite recently. I had a lot of people who recommended that to me. It's by Gary Vaynerchuk, Crush It. And it's really like, I think it was written in 2009 or something. It's really a simple read. If I were to read it like in one sitting, it would probably take me like 3 hours or so, or like 4 hours. It's really like simple and about like the power of content marketing and for you like showing up on videos. And it's really like whatever niche you are marketing in, like whether it is like wine, like Gary V, or like whatever in like golfing, like I don't know, like video games, like whatever the case may be, you can make it happen in any industry, like using the online marketing strategies. So another book, that's something I read in summer, I think in August or July or something like this. It's called Ask by Ryan Levesque. So he has like a challenging last name. Like the book is like, it's quite a long read. It's like the font is like really really like small, but it's really like worth it in terms of understanding your target markets, in terms of how you can use surveys for your business and how you can figure out what kind of products to promote to your audience and what do they really want and what are they looking for like within your niche. So another book is like, it's from my perspective in terms of online marketing, like Russell Brunson is a genius, like into like about funnels and all of that stuff. And like he just launched this book this year, I think in April or whenever the launch was, or in the beginning of the year. So it's the .com secrets. I'm pretty sure that like thousands of people have read the book, so it was like worth the wait. And it's like seriously, like whenever you want to create a funnel or an email sequence or a like video sales letter or any of that, like sales funnel, online marketing related stuff, is just the go-to book. So I really like it, and I'm definitely going to be reading it multiple times whenever I create something. So another book, this is actually something that I just finished reading, and I ordered it like a couple, I don't know, probably 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, and it's The Charge by Brendon Burchard. Like I didn't really want to read it in the beginning, but then like I heard a lot of great reviews, and it's really like activating the 10 human drives that make you feel alive. And he really dives deeper into like why we do what we do, like to really have the charged life and to kind of bring the passion and excitement into your life. So I really like it. It's like it's hardcover. Like most of the books like are soft, like whatever you call it, but like it's like 250 pages or something. But really, it's an easy read. Like I used to think that Brendon Burchard writes books in such a way that it's not really understandable for a non-native speaker, but it's a great one. Like it wasn't really difficult to read it. So another one that I got, and that's by Dan Kennedy, No BS Direct Marketing, second edition. So that's something that I ordered, I think around summer. So I'm probably gonna be rereading it really soon, because like all the time, like something, probably I didn't catch something in the book in the beginning, like the first time I read it. But like he really like he's like all about copywriting and all of those like things about direct response marketing. So he's like the go-to guy. I just bought a copywriting course, and one of the parts of the course is Brian Fanelli has actually done an interview with Dan Kennedy. It's like an hour interview or so. So I'm super excited to listen to that, and I'm going to share some of my insights from that in a future blog post. So that's something that's like all of the like Dan Kennedy has a lot of books, and the No BS series, it has like I don't know 15 books or something like this. So it's really like a great one in terms of direct response marketing and really understanding like your prospects and how to like structure all of that. So it's really great one. So I have like ordered a couple of other books. Like I'm still guilty, like I started reading the Motivation Manifesto, and then I dove into blogging and copywriting and those kind of like skill sets, and I didn't read it completely, but the book goes actually with the course. It's like a 12-week course, like all of the, and Brandon is explaining all of the chapters. So this is like not an easy read from my perspective, but so far like I have heard like a ton of reviews about the book, and I'm definitely gonna finish it in January. Another book that I ordered by Brandon, again, I haven't read it, but it's like on my list. So I just wanted to share like all the books that I got this year. So it's The Millionaire Messenger, and basically what this book is about is how you can create a message like or a course or something that you can actually get paid for in your expertise. So you share the information. So this is like what it's all about in the online marketing. That's how Brandon is monetizing like kind of his list. So he has like books, he has courses, he has events, and he's teaching you how you can do the same thing. So another book, like as I started diving into copywriting, that's kind of the next skill that I wanted to master. And I got the book Influence by Robert Cialdini. It's really not an easy read. Like, the font is really like small, so you can see that. And like I was just chatting with someone, and she said like it really isn't an easy read, like for sure. It's like a really reference, because like Robert Cialdini, he's a professor, and like copywriting is not an easy skill, like I should say, but it's definitely worth it. So a couple other books, like I just finished reading the 10x rule. I think I have like one chapter left or something. So in terms of like success and what you really have to do, like if you really want to become successful in your field, this is the absolute go-to book. Like I really like it, and I'm definitely like I have like an ebook, but I'm gonna order the physical copy as well because I really want to read it like once a month or once like in 2 months or something like this. Another book that I have read, like it's just out of my mind, by T. Harv Eker, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It's really like in terms of mindset, it's been a huge one for me. He's really dissecting like the difference between successful and unsuccessful people in any industry. Like really, those books are kind of like generic, and they teach you like what you like. They really teach you mindset, and like T. Harv Eker, he's a genius like in terms of dissecting both of these. So it's been a game changer for me for sure. So another book that I have read is, I'm pretty sure if you are in network marketing, you absolutely must have read that book. It's by Mark Yarnell, who passed away this year actually. So, and I read the book I think in summer, your first year in network marketing, and like in terms of for someone who's getting started, like my first year in network marketing was a huge disaster because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a lot of training. I didn't have like a great upline, and I was blaming everyone around me, but really like the like I didn't really understand everything about this business. So but anyways, this book was like really back to basics. He's not talking about attraction marketing or lead generation, but he's talking about like really going to basics, and how you can build a business like offline and using just the like the basic skills like communication, how to like develop relationships and things like that. So another book that's like it was a really great one, by Brian Tracy, Goals. So I really wanted to read it, like not Goals, but actually Eat That Frog, because like this was like I really like I'm passionate about time management and productivity and all of those topics because I'm building this business full time, and sometimes it is challenging to do that. So, and he really like he shared, I think there was like 23 like huge tips on what you can, and really like practical tips, what you can do in your business, in your life in general, to be more productive and to achieve more. So I highly recommend that book to everyone who, like, whether you're building your business full-time or part-time, this book is absolutely for you. Another one that I read is just out of my mind. I don't think I have it. I think the Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. So this book has been a huge game changer for me because he's really teaching you like when a lot of people are getting started, they just think like, oh, this stuff doesn't work, or like I'm gonna do a video a day, and then after like 10 days they say, oh, this doesn't work, or it doesn't bring me immediate results. And he's really talking about placing like kind of putting those small seeds every single day for your business, like little blog posts or little videos, and how over time all of that kind of come like being combined, and over time this is exactly what's gonna get you results. So this is what it's called, like the Slight Edge. Like it doesn't work right now, but it's gonna work in 30 or 60 or 90 days. So this has been like, it's all about consistency, right? So that was a huge like book in terms of growth for me. So those are the books that I want to share with you. So because like all the time I'm always like looking for new books and what I can read, and like how I can expand my mind. Oh, and right now actually like this book is not here, but I'm reading The Launch by Jeff Walker. So this is not like mindset book. This is more about kind of online marketing, how to launch your product and how to structure your launch. So it's really interesting in terms of like online marketing. So I highly recommend that book as well. And I just ordered, like as I mentioned, I'm diving into the copywriting skill right now. So I ordered the Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy. So I'm excited to get this book as well and get my hands on it because I heard like a lot of people recommending that to me. So what have you read this year? Like comment below and let me know what books have you read, and I will see you on the next video.